Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel. In this short video we're going to discuss events that took place during the previous night of the local time on the territory of Ukraine. As you know, the Russians made another massive missile attack on Ukraine, and currently the previous night, they didn't stretch the missiles attack all over the territory of Ukraine, but were focusing just on the Kharkiv, Dnipro and Odessa. At least we received some video photo confirmations from those towns. From the other side, from the Ukrainian side, the military authorities of Ukraine took a decision to shut down Instagram, and some sources are saying that that was an attempt to prevent any appearance of any photo or video confirmation of results of Russian attack, because as we know, the Ukrainians after every single missile attack are saying that they managed to shut down almost 99% of missiles that were launched, or drones and so on. For example, today the Ukrainians told us that as a result of air defense work, they managed to shut down 20 drones, 4 missiles and even 1 Su-35 aircraft. So it was like amazing night, but we don't have any evidence, any photo or video confirmations of that. But anyway, some photos came from the previous night, and for example, from Dnipro at least, there was like a series of explosions, and the sources are saying that during the previous night there were around 24 explosions in Dnipro. Imagine yourself, 24, and the local civilians saying that that was the most difficult night since the beginning of the special military operation. The Russians haven't attacked this town so heavily, never. So anyway, we understand the value of Dnipro. We understand why the Russians took a decision to attack this town. As you can see, even based on this map, there are a lot of brigades that were prepared by the Western countries. There are 33rd Mechanized, 13th Jaeger, 88s, 116s, 47s, 60s, 31st, 32nd, 180s, 82nd Air Assault. So those brigades mainly are deployed in Dnipro, in this area, probably. And we expect from day to day the beginning of the counter-offensive operation from the Ukrainian side. So, and as we know, the Ukrainians are redeploying their forces usually at night, so probably the Russians managed to discover their movements and made another missile attack in this area. Some explosions took place in Odessa, but we still haven't received any video or photo confirmations, or at least the targets that the Russians could try to get or hit. And also there were a lot of explosions in Kharkiv, and the Russians are saying that one of the unit that was attacked during the previous night was Kraken Special Unit. This is the famous Ukrainian special unit that is responsible for torturing and killing of Russian forces, Russian soldiers. It's a very powerful and big special unit, and they're like believe in their victory and believe in Ukraine and their Nazi-like ideas or something like this. And the Russians are saying that there were, and the locals from the Ukrainians in this area are saying that there were around 30 explosions in that town, but we still haven't received any photo and video confirmation. From the other side, we understand that the Russians can speculate as well on the topic of results and so on. So basically the Russians were attacking, for example, Kharkiv from the area of Kursk region, from the Kursk. So that was the attacks in direction of Kharkiv. And when talking about Dnipro, the Russians were attacking this area from Azov Sea, using like all different types of weapon they have for these purposes. And when talking about Odessa, the Russians were attacking this area from Crimea, and exactly in this area on the line between Crimea and Odessa, the Ukrainians claims that they shut down Su-35 without any evidence of that. Furthermore, interesting updates are coming as usually from Bakhmut. This later in the evening, the previous evening, the head of Wagner's Prigozhin reported that the Russians are not planning to take control over Khromova. The Wagners are not planning to take control over Khromova, and according to the contract signed between Wagner and Ministry of Defense of Russian Federation, their task was just to capture Bakhmut, and Khromova is not a part of Bakhmut. Khromova is it's the separate settlement that settlement located on the west, we can say, from Bakhmut, and he told us that this is going to be the mission of the Ministry of Defense of Russian Federation. So probably for now Gromova is going to stay in the gray zone, because at least just on the 25th of May there are going to be some kind of replacement, and after that probably the Russian forces will try to take control over this small settlement. Anyway, we'll see this. And that's it for this short video. Military Summary channel reminds we condemn any violence in Ukraine. Thank you for your watching. Subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.